Hello everyone.
Hello.
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 Hello, ma'am.
Hello everyone. Okay, fine. We are on panel now. I am Amrita Verma from Keson's Education, and on panel we have Mr. Sudhiraj Verma, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Yeah. I guess there is a problem. Yeah. We are having Mr. Sudhiraj Verma, sir, on panel. Yeah. He is from Lucknow, and he is one of our faculty member. He teaches chemistry, and he has done his BTech from IIT Kanpur, and he has done MTech from IIT Bombay, and he has experience of 15 years of teaching. And now among us we have Nikhil. Yeah. Now on panel we have Nikhil Dutt from Bangalore. Hi, Nikhil.
Hi.
Yeah. And among us there is a Vishwesh. Vishwesh from Rajasthan. Hi, Vishwesh.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
And we have Riddhi Arora from New Delhi. Hi, Riddhi.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Okay. Now, one by one, you all ask question from Mr. Sudhiraj Verma, sir. He will be there. Hello. Yeah. Hello, Nikhil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you prepared some question? Are you totally prepared?
Not at 1 second. Let others ask. I will come in the last. Better. I think it's better.
Okay. विश्वेश आपने क्वेश्चन प्रिपेयर कर लिए?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How's your studies going on? And I have seen आपने 500 क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस करे थे कल.
Yes.
Yes. आपने कैसे करे थे सारे क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस?
Ma'am, that was all about accuracy and speed. Actually, first of all, I was not in a mood to practice such a large number of questions. But when Anumita started practicing question, I thought that I had to top. So I just kept on doing questions.
आपको
And
कितना
I ended
टाइम
up
लगा
with such a large.
प्रैक्टिस करने में?
Ma'am, actually, that took me not more than 4 or 5 hours.
Okay. So you really inspire other students also.
Thank you, ma'am.
और आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा? मतलब क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस जब आप कर रहे थे तो मतलब आपको कितना टाइम लगा? कितना टाइम कंज्यूमिंग था?
Ma'am, first of all, I would like to say that the level of the questions was very, very good. And when I was practicing questions, actually, I observed that the level of the questions was increasing step by step, and thus I had a very good chance, very good opportunity to practice every level of questions. And regarding the time I took to solve a question, and it varied according to the level. But actually, what I did, I applied my concepts which I had learned from my teachers, school teachers, and the cases, DVDs, moreover. So that was easy to solve these questions when I could apply my concepts in a correct way.
Okay. Very good. And I come back to you. Hello? Yeah, Nikhil.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you preparing for IIT?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm preparing.
Okay. How much you have prepared till now?
I'm starting the second year of. I think I have completed something 2 lessons in second year plus 2. Not
Okay.
much because I am entering the plus 2. So
Okay. Can you give brief, little bit introduction of yours?
I'm very good in chemistry, but the main problem with me is the reactions.
Okay.
I lose my marks in the reactions.
You lose the marks in reactions.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about mathematics? And
I'm very good in that.
you are very good in mathematics.
Yeah.
Which topic you like most in mathematics?
Trigonometry and algebra.
And algebra. Okay, fine. Okay, I will come back to you, Nikhil.
Yep.
Hello, Riddhi.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm also good. And what about you? Are you preparing for IIT?
Actually, I'm in now class 11. We have just allotted the streams now, and our school has begun from April only. So I'm practicing for. मतलब मैं देख रही हूँ कि कोई IIT के लिए अभी मैंने start नहीं किया. I'm not already started to prepare for it.
Okay.
But I'm looking forward to prepare for it.
And are you willing to prepare for IIT or not?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to prepare for it.
Okay. Okay, fine. Which subject you like most?
I like maths most, but sometimes I got nervous when I got all the mix and match questions, like whole papers. So that in that I got confused. But I like maths.
You like maths. And what about your marks? You got full marks on mathematics or what?
Sometimes, but now 10th results are not out till yet.
Okay, you are waiting for the result?
Yeah.
Okay, hope for the best. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, we are having among Gajanan also. May I know a little bit about Gajanan? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, we come back on Vishwesh. Yeah, Vishwesh. Vishwesh, can you share some experience of yours as you have studied from Keson's DVD? So, what is your experience? What is your experience basically?
Actually, first of all, I would like to tell everyone and that I live in a very small town, so we don't have much facilities, and moreover, here we cannot find very good teachers or who can guide us through the path. And in such conditions, Casons has always helped me in achieving my targets, in looking forward for the exam, for the IIT exam actually. And moreover, I would like to appreciate the work done by the faculty members also. That when we study from the DVDs, from the video lectures, it just appears that we are sitting in a classroom. We are in a classroom environment, and moreover, the self efforts, the daily self efforts, the assignments, they all are just marvelous. And moreover, we have the online doubt clearing facility also, so we can clear any doubt which we have regarding whether it is a conceptual one or a numerical. So overall, it is the best one I have come through.
Okay. What do you think? The teachers or the faculty members teaching in the DVDs, they are well known. They are very good. They are fulfilling your expectations. Hello, Vishwesh, can you hear me? Hello?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, Vishwesh? I guess there's some problem. Yeah, Nikhil, I come back to you.
Yeah, tell me.
Maybe there is some problem in that. So yeah, I'm asking my question to you is कि how will you prepare? आप कैसे preparation करते हैं IIT की?
I'm searching for good books, means study materials, whichever it may be, and
Okay.
I'm referring that books till now.
Okay. So
And
this.
even I was not having any idea of writing for IIT in first year, in the 11th, but now I wanted to write, so
Okay.
now I'm starting everything.
Okay. So how will you practice all the questions?
Lesson wise or
You read
lesson wise or topic wise?
basically you read from notes and books only, or extra you are having
I am having some means it's like a reference books.
reference books.
Yeah.
Fine. So आपके प्लानिंग क्या है फ्यूचर प्लानिंग?
Wanted to go for aviation.
And you like mathematics or chemistry?
Mathematics more.
Mathematics more. Why? Because you get good you score good marks in mathematics. That's why you like mathematics.
Yep.
Okay.
And even the latest subject is physics.
Okay. Irritated subject is physics.
Yeah.
Why so?
Because we will not be understanding how to take which point of inference or anything surface we will not be able to take. We'll be in confusion.
Now we come back to Vishwesh. Right, Vishwesh? Can you hear me, Vishwesh?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Hello? Can you hear me, Vishwesh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
You were saying something, now?
Yes, ma'am. I was just saying that just the faculty members. I was telling about the faculty members that they are just. I can only appreciate their work because we have no right to say, we have no right to complain about their knowledge, as they are our gurus, and they will always be ahead of us in that terms. And so just I can say is that they try their best to teach us in the best possible way, and I really appreciate their work.
Okay. Actually, now we have Mr.
करने को
Sudhir.
नहीं हो रहा है हाँ
Hello?
अब
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you but you can't hear me. Hello,
Sir, I can hear you.
you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think that's all right because there's some problem with the mic.
Okay, guys. Now we are having Mr. Sudhir Mumma, sir.
Yep.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it my voice clear now?
Yeah, your voice is clear. Yeah, guys, as I have already told you regarding, he's one of our faculty member. He's a chemistry teacher, and he belongs to Lucknow, and he has done his BTech from Kanpur and MTech from Bombay, and he has experience of 15 years. So now, sir, we are having Nikhil.
Yes,
Yep.
Nikhil. Any questions?
Means how to make the reactions easy to remember. How can we remember the reactions very easily?
See, it depends on which reactions you are talking about. In the sense,
In the
chemistry as such is very easy and very fun. It depends on how you learn it. As far as reactions are concerned, Yes, sometimes there can be reactions, but actually if you look at IIT paper, not many reactions. You have to learn what we call it ratna wala, roto learning. There are basic reactions which you can do it. If you want, I can give you an example. Like this year IIEEE paper, or that is IIT mains paper, there was a question that dichromate is heated with sulfuric acid in presence of a chloride ion, and what will be the product? Now there's one way of saying ki you have to know this reaction, otherwise you can't do. But if you remember, you have done redox reactions well, you will know that dichromate always changes to Cr+3 in acidic medium, and since chloride ions are there, then CrCl3 will be the product. So out of the 4 options, one was CrCl3. One way is you have to remember the reactions, but this is the another way. So if your basic concepts are clear, many times you don't have to remember the reactions. So it all depends on how you tackle the subject when you learn it.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Okay.
Understood what I've said?
Yep.
Anything else?
Not yet. Nothing now. Nothing for the now.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah. Now we have Riddhi. Riddhi, you want to ask something from sir?
Yes. Hello, sir.
Yes, Riddhi.
Sir, actually my parents insist me that I should have a early morning study.
Yeah.
So what will you prefer, a early morning study or a late night study?
See, there is no fixed rule which says early morning study or late night study. It depends on children to children. Yes, sometimes parents do insist because in their time they have done it. But
No,
I myself prefer late night, but a lot of students of mine do it early morning. So it is your personal preference whether you have to do early morning or late night. And only thing is number of hours you have to fix. You can't decrease the number of hours. Otherwise, both are fine as far as you are able to follow a timetable, make a timetable and strictly follow it. It should not be that one day you are studying in the morning and then the next day you say, no, I'll study in the night. That is the major problem. You have to have a very systematic timetable. Do it every day in the morning, fine. If you can't do it, stay night, but every day then you have to do it. So what is your personal choice, morning or night?
So morning and night I would prefer both, but my mother says that in morning you grasp more as there is natural air also, so our grasping power becomes more strong.
Yeah, see, morning had some advantages in the sense you have sunlight, which is a better light than artificial light. But these days it is not very important because you have so many better lights and everything else extra. So it is your personal choice. What I suggest is you try both for a few days, but not one day. But once you try it for 1 week early morning, 1 week late night. And whichever you like, you please follow it. No problem at all.
Okay.
I just like to add, a lot of my students who have got selected in IIT are all late night studies. So, but that doesn't mean that that is the answer.
Okay. Sir, I want to ask you one more question. That
Yes.
When I when I do study at home for like exams in maths,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can solve each and every question. I'm able to
Right.
solve that. But
But
in
in
the exam hall,
test, you can't do it.
Hanji,
It's exams where you panic.
I got all nervous and mix. I got all questions mixed and I got all nervous.
That is a very common problem which happens with many students. So it is not that you are the only one, and it has got a very simple solutions. See, what you should do is try to give more and more exams, not where you can go out and sit like that's why all these exams are very important, which have the what you say exactly like exams you are giving. If it is online exam, then you take online, but not at home, but somebody is from outside. So it is just like an exam. Once you start practicing, it will take some time, but the fear will go. It is not a problem. It just needs some practice.
Okay. And sir, can you tell any mantra for scoring better marks? Like I have now, next year I will be going to 12th. So we have board exams. So you have
Yeah,
any
there's one very simple mantra for doing that. Very simple. And that is called hard work.
Okay.
So if you do hard work and regular and systematic studies, then obviously hard work means it's not that you have done for 5 days hard work and then next 5 days you are sleeping.
Okay.
Hard work is every day. So you have to just be regular and systematic. Key is hard work. So if you keep on doing it, then there's nobody who can stop you.
Okay. And sir, last question. Like
Yeah.
I have to start prepare from IIT now. I'm now in class 11. So how
Okay.
can I cope up with my with the IIT practice also and my school practice also?
You know, IIT 3 years back they have changed the rule that only one more attempt is allowed. Means class 12th and one more year. Only they allowed 2 attempts. There was a lot of criticism for a lot of people. They said, why don't you allow it many more times? I can give it 3 times, 4 times. You know, then they took out the data. They shared the data. I've seen this data. It says कि total selections 60 to 70% are the class 12 students. Nearly 70%. Rest are 12th pass. And after that, there hardly anybody who gets selected. Matlab it is maybe 1 or 2% who have given it 3 times or 4 times. So what I am trying to emphasize is that maximum people can get selected in class 12th itself. So if they can do it, you can very well do it, right?
Yes,
It is
sir.
not that they are doing something extra or something special. They don't have anything special. It is just they are, as I said, regular studies, hard work, and proper guidance. Third thing is proper guidance. Because you know it is something like you are doing hard work and you are going in the wrong direction, you will not end up where you want to go.
Okay.
So proper guidance is also necessary.
Sir, in IIT, which will be holding exam in this session, 11th
Yeah.
and 12th marks will be added both, or only 12th?
IIT will not add. See, I don't know whether you have seen my YouTube, which is there, which I have told you the new system of format. If not, then you can just go through it. And what is there is in IIT now, that is the IIT Advanced, or mainly which is for IIT, board marks are not counted at all for your ranks.
Okay.
Only you have to score in top 20% of your board, that is the qualifying exam, but rank has no connection with your board marks.
Okay.
But in IIEEE it is your board marks and marks in the IIT main exam, both will count, 60% and 40%.
So 11 marks will not be added in any exam?
No, but that's again problem in the sense 11th marks will not be added, but if you look at IIT paper, nearly 50% comes from 11th and
Yeah.
nearly 50% from 12th.
Okay.
So you have to be very good in 11th. Second
Okay,
thing.
sir, sorry to interrupt you. Sir, now we
yeah.
have Vishwesh from Rajasthan. He wants to ask something.
Okay, right.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good
Good afternoon,
afternoon.
sir. Myself, Sir Vishwesh Shrimali. I will be giving IIT in 2014. So, sir, I
Okay.
wanted to ask you, how can we get a rank below 50 without going to any coaching institute? Because there is no such coaching institute around here in the town which I live. So, I wanted to ask, how can we get a rank below 50?
I'll give you an example. It is very much possible. Okay? And this was 4 years back. There's a Allahabad boy who had taken only postal coaching, because that time there was no video lectures and all these coachings were not available. He had only taken postal coaching and he scored All India 1 in IIT. He scored All India 1 in CBSE. Both he got 1. So first thing is, it is very much possible. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Second thing, now yes, you do need some guidance. As I said, he had taken a postal coaching because he wanted a lot of time to self-study. He didn't want to go anywhere. So you don't have big coachings. That is not a problem. You take, like we have this Keson's online education. You can use that. You will get a lot of time to self-study with that. And again, you have to follow the certain rules that make a timetable. Every day I'll study 7 to 8 hours self-study, and apart from my school and everything else. So if you self-study is the key to success. Clear?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, moreover, I wanted to ask you,
Okay.
sir, that I have read at many websites that they say that prepare notes from the books. Sir, but I feel it very difficult to prepare notes from the books as I have a lot of reference books. So I prefer practicing the questions than making notes.
If you are talking about IIT exams, right, there are two things. Board exams, notes may be slightly useful, but IIT exams, notes are not very useful. Practicing question is definitely much more better. What you can do is, each chapter, what you can do is take out the important points like basic formulas, basic concepts, and those you can just jot down. Why? Because that will serve you as a thing where you can go back and see, okay, if I want to do this, or revision time. Because just before exams in 2 days you have to revise three subjects and everything into that. So there you can make concise notes or practice points. Major formulas, major conversions, like in chemistry, you can just note down or jot it down at one place.
Sir,
Otherwise, practice lot of questions.
Sir, I wanted to ask you the last question.
Yeah.
Sir, I have gone through the previous 32 years question papers, and I have observed that the level of the questions in each subject actually is decreasing day by day. I mean to say that they are shifting their questions more to the NCERT type level. Like they are not using.
It's the other way around. It's the other way around. NCERT now is taking a lot of questions from IIT. So NCERT's level has come up. Understood? IIT's level has not gone down. I can quote you questions in NCERT which are old IIT papers. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Another important thing for 2014, I don't know, this is not a news yet, but very soon it will become a news. Very soon it will become a news that next year, that is 2014, who are doing the paper format is going to change.
So is it going to be subjective?
Yes. It is more or less confirmed.
Okay,
But the official will come, let's say I'll say June or July, they will just. But that will be a slightly different type of subjective. In the sense, it will be answer you have to write, but working is not important.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So in that case,
Sorry.
Yeah.
in that case, the boards will require much more attention towards the boards also.
No, boards definitely require attention, but that is not going to affect your IIT preparation. Because IIT questions will remain same.
Now we have Bhargav. Bhargav has joined us right now. Bhargav, you want to ask some, sir?
Yes, sir. I would like to ask you that even though we study the concepts, we wouldn't be knowing where exactly to apply that. And in chemistry, we face difficulty while in organic part. How do you
See, that's what all lectures are all about. Lectures will tell you what are the concepts and how to apply them. So if a lecture is properly conducted, it will always explain you what are the concepts and how to apply them. And one thing, clarity of that will only come when you start practicing different types of questions. So keep doing questions and questions. So the moment you start doing a lot of questions, automatically the concept how to apply will come into the picture. Anything else?
Yeah. Nikhil, you want to ask something?
Yep.
No.
Sir was saying that the three mantras are hard work and other two good guiding and other things, right? But everyone
Systematic.
says
Hard work means, when I say hard work, I was saying first thing is regular and second is systematic. Means you should evolve a system. Just don't do anything blindly. I'm going this. You should have a proper system. Okay, I'll do this, then do this, then do that. And you have to follow that system. And obviously regularly. You can't say I'll study 10 days and then 10 days I'll take a gap.
I accept it, sir, but everyone says that till 10th you do the hard work. It's must and should. But after 11th and plus 1 and plus 2, you have to do smart work. Means a revision. What they will do in the class, you should hear that perfectly, and you should come and revise once. That's enough. They will say.
Yeah, that's what I said. Systematic. You have to evolve a system. I'll tell you one thing is in system is when you attend a lecture or wherever, I'm not saying online, offline, wherever, and the biggest mistake students do is don't go back and immediately revise it or study it. It has been proven now by a lot of universities who do studies in this area. Anything you study, anything you hear, anything you see, if within 24 hours you do a revision, it goes into your permanent memory. Otherwise, you forget about it. Understood? It is something like if you know a computer, there is RAM and there is a hard disk. The permanent memory is hard disk. But all the information passes through RAM only. But once you switch off the computer, all the memory in the RAM goes. So you have to make a mechanism of shifting it to your hard disk regular basis. You attend a lecture, whatever points you have noted, etc., shift them to your hard disk in permanent memory that day only. Don't wait. Clear? Then you are ready for next day. Don't say I'll do it tomorrow. That is the biggest problem. Never ever leave it for tomorrow.
Okay.
Clear?
And one thing, what is the difference between IIT main and advanced?
IIT mains is the old AIEEE. They have just changed the name. Okay. Actually, it is not related to IIT at all. So I don't know why they have changed name. That is a question better left for them. What earlier was IIEEE and IIT mains is not even conducted by IIT. It is conducted by CBSE.
Okay.
So IIT advanced is that IIT. So it is just the change of a name, nothing else.
Okay.
Now we have Riddhi. Hello Riddhi, you want to ask something?
No, ma'am, I have asked.
Yes. Now Vishwesh.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I wanted to ask the last and the most general question I have heard. That what should be the correct order to study from the books? I mean, first we should prepare study from NCERTs and then from reference books, or we should directly refer to the first that when we have studied from the video lectures, then we should move on to directly to the IIT reference books.
See, first is you should attend all the lectures, which are the most important things. You are doing online or offline or whatever coaching, wherever you are doing, you have to attend all the lectures. That is the first thing. Second, after that, you go through NCERT. Once NCERT is over, now it depends on if you are wanting to enter IIT, then all these reference books, etc., are no use. Then you should directly switch to questions like old IIT papers or the assignment, IIT assignment given by your coaching or wherever they give you the assignments. You should, and IIT old papers, you have to do them. There is no way you can neglect all 32 years, subjective, objective, everything you have to do.
Sir,
For
I
that
wanted
particular
to ask
chapter.
I wanted to ask you the last question. We have now our summer breaks are very near, and any special any special or any special mantra for the summer breaks? Because we have a time of 50 days.
Summer breaks are very important, and they will do lot of good to you in number of studies. See, every day you go to school, you spend 8 hours minimum,
Yes, sir.
right? Now you are saving that. So in summer breaks, you should plan two things. First, whichever is your fifth subject, lot of people have taken computers or whatever. Try to finish as much of that in the summer break, so that after school opens, you are free from that. Second thing, if you are not going to school, you have extra 8 hours. See to it, out of that 8, 6 hours you spend on studies and cover all your work. Many times I have seen people hardly are able to study 2 or 3 hours extra in summers, but they don't realize that they have saved 8 hours every day not going to school. So at least minimum they should take out 6 hours out of it. That's why timetable is very important. Make a timetable, sit by it. I have to study 10 hours every day in summers. Then it has to be done 10 hours, 12 hours every day.
Sir, I have gone through the postal courses of the various coaching institutes like FI JEE and Resonance and others. Sir, and I have observed that the level of the questions that they put up is a very high level, and even such level of questions do not come in IITs. So, sir, what do you want to say about that, sir?
Yeah, that is a slight problem with FI JEE, and mainly it's problem with FI JEE. Resonance also, but not to that extent. That's why I said level of questions are decided by your old IIT papers. If you are able to solve them, you have reached that level. Second thing is, yes, while you are preparing, see, when you see, suppose I'll give you a small example. You have got a gun and you are shooting something very far off. If you have learned some shooting, you always aim slightly up and then you hit the target. Right? The same thing here. When you are preparing for IT, always hit slightly up. You can't go very up, then you'll completely miss the target. So it should be slightly up the target. So IT level is suppose 18, so you should practice something like 90 or 20 of that, not 200 or 150 or something like that. Yes, FI JEE etc. have a lot of questions which are totally out of course and are just not asked in IT. So better don't do them. It only wastes your time.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Okay, now Bhargav, have you want to ask something? Hello, Bhargav. Can you hear me, Bhargav? Okay, fine. Now, Nikhil, you want to ask something?
Sir was saying that the pattern of the IIT examination will be changed, but how it will be?
One thing, again, one very important thing you have to learn for IIT is expect the unexpected. They don't want you to learn by pattern. They want you to learn something basics. So they will be asking you sometimes questions which they have not even told you. They can ask these questions because they are testing your basic concepts. So there's no pattern in the sense now, like next year, most probably it will become subjective, but that also a different subjective where you have to just write the answer.
Not
understood?
thinking.
And the marks will only be for the answer, not the working at all.
Okay. Means
so that is a totally different thing. You have never ever done that. So best is you learn, go by the basics, do lot of questions, and then you can do it. It is not a problem. And please understand, they are going to take top 8 or 9,000 students. Marks percentage is not important. You have to be in top 8 or 9,000. Whatever problem you are facing, others are also facing. Right? So if they can do it, why you can't do it? This is the same concept. In fact, I'll say better, you can do it. They might not be able to do it. Just remember that you have to be prepared for the unexpected. They can ask you anything in any format. So don't bother about the formats. Bother about your basic concepts and learning.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it, sir.
Yeah, sir. Actually, Dr. Khaled has asked something. I am living in remote area where we not have coaching centers. Is there strong mechanism for distance learning?
There's a, first of all, Bhargav has typed something, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
JEE is considered to be tough because the questions will not repeat. So even if there are many questions, there will be new types. See, that's what I just replied. It's not the type of question you study, it's the concept you study.
Yeah.
See, if the, yeah.
Ajay Kumawat has asked something. Why I need to compete with toppers for physics and chemistry? If I have to study only chemistry for IIT, just put 3 papers for chemistry.
Amrita, your voice is not coming clear. There are a lot of disturbance of background. I don't know what.
Sir, I am repeating the question. Why I need to compete with toppers? Sir, now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, Mr. Ajay has asked one thing. Why I need to compete with toppers for physics and chemistry?
Okay.
If I have to study only chemistry from IIT,
right.
just put 3 papers for chemistry. Is that eligibility in which you have to compulsory everything else?
Do one thing, Amrita. The voice is not clear. Why can't you just type it? I'll read it and then I'll answer it.
I'm typing it.
Okay, right.
On the comment.
Okay, right. There's a lot of disturbance from somebody's mic or something. Yeah, now it is clear.
Okay, sir. So I'm typing it in comment.
Yeah. In fact, now your voice is also clear.
Okay, sir. Have you received it?
Yeah, I have to study. Just study only CS from IIT. Just put 3 papers for CS. If it is serious, you have to compulsory, put everything else in a mind post. If I have to study only CS from IIT, just put 3 papers for CS. See, this is from. Yeah, I see. This is a basic question which all IITs are struggling with.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. Sir, can you please read the question so that among us all can view the question?
See, this question, okay, I'll read it, though it's not very clear, but what I think what he's wanting to say is, why do I need to study physics and chemistry if I have to do computer science from IIT? Right. So why only they don't take computer science paper for selection into IIT, as I'll get selected into IIT? See, that is a very basic question. Lot of IITs and lot of institutes are struggling with it because, it may not be the perfect thing. You study physics and chemistry, and finally you study computer science where you may not be using chemistry and physics at all, only computer and only maths. Right. So this is a question which cannot be done anything about because this is a format of IITs. They have decided it. So you have to play by their rules. You can't say, no, this is, it may be slightly incorrect, but everybody is doing it. So why don't you also do it? Is it clear, everyone?
Yep.
Yes, Vishwesh.
Yeah, Vishwesh.
So my younger brother is also preparing for IIT. He's in 10th class now. He's just coming 10th class, and may I know any tips for him also?
Yeah, ask him to prepare for NTSE and Olympiads. Take part in all NTSEs and Olympiads. That will improve his basic skills and
So
nothing
should
else.
so should he
Uh,
move on to 11th class books, or should he stick only to the
no,
deep
only
knowledge
10th,
for
only
10th?
10th, only 10th. Don't study 11th and 10th. That is a very wrong move. But in 10th also, what he should do is, instead of doing simple questions which are in NCERT, etc., he should try to practice NTSE.
Okay,
NTSE
sir.
is in class 10th, so he should do that. He should take part in Olympiads. If you see the questions in Olympiads, they are from your class 10th syllabus only, but they will be so tricky that unless you know how to crack them, you will not be able to do it. So he should practice more of that and
Thank
stick
you,
to
sir.
class 10th, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
I have to ask something. Can I ask
Yeah, sure. Who's speaking?
Sir Riddhi?
Okay, Riddhi, yes.
Sir, in the newspapers and all, the CBSE launched a new rule that the new case studies will be given to us
Hmm.
2 months before the exam, and
Yeah,
there will be open book test.
right.
So, but there will be nothing from books and all, but the concept, something will be there from the books. So, what should
Okay.
you have to say about that?
See, this is a good concept, but problem is how they will implement it. I'll give you one small example. Last year they had taken this PSA, problem solving analysis.
Yeah,
I,
is
9th
here
and
is
11th.
also
Yeah, this year only, that is February only, they had taken exams. PSA for class 9th and 11th.
11.
That's a very good paper. If it's something like, NTSC level questions and all those are there. But the problem is it was not properly conveyed to students. Teachers were not knowing what to do about it. So students were kept in dark. So same thing, this open book exam, the concept is okay, but implementation looks very difficult to tackle. And there are so many schools which will not be able to do anything about it. So concept is good. Now if they are able to implement it, then it is good.
Okay, like case studies, they have said that they will giving the case study 4 months before the exams. So what
Right.
type of questions will they will be giving in the exams about case study?
Anything which is not much related to your topics. Slightly related, but you have to, basically what they want is you do some self-study, you pick up some different books, you go to internet, try some sites and find out everything about that case study.
Okay,
You make that case study ready, all questions which can be thought on that, and you have to make it yourself. Then in the exam they are going to ask questions from that topic only, so you know what they are going to ask, but obviously not exact what question, and that is what they are calling open book studies and all that thing.
so now they if we can not take anything from tuitions and all, we have to do only ourselves. So tuitions will be not any help for us. Basically, they wanted us.
See, once you get selected into IT, then what you will do? Do you think you will go for tuition there also?
No, we have to do the self study, obviously.
Right. So whole idea is, please do more self studies.
Okay.
Once you enter IIT, then what you will do? If you are not ready, and that is what is happening in many IITs, a lot of toppers who have come through coachings where they tutor you, not teach you, they don't do well in IIT. Inside IIT, they don't do so well. And that is the data which I have from my friends who are in IIT. And that's a big problem IIT is facing. And that is why they want to shift to some new format where, but children only who do self-study can do better in those exams.
Okay. So last question,
Clear?
I wanted to ask
Yeah, sure.
that like I have taken C++, computer
Yeah.
science. So now CBSE
Right.
has changed the language to Python. You will
Right.
be knowing about that.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
is more
sure.
effective, C++ or Python is more better language?
See, let me first clear the thing. if you enter IIT, you don't need to learn any language and enter IIT. What if they teach you computers, they will be teaching you the language from basics. Understood? So there is nothing like that. If you know C++, it is good for you, or if you know Python, it is good for you. These are all different platforms. In some areas you use C++, in some areas you use this. There is no hard and fast rule that this is better or that is not better. If those who are knowing computers or even mobiles, you know, there are so many smartphones have different operating system.
Yes, sir.
Right. So they're all different, but more or less the same. So what I am trying to say is, as far as inside IIT is concerned, both are not much useful. They will be going to teach you. It will be slightly helpful because right now in IITs they are teaching C++.
Okay.
So if you know C++, earlier, so slightly it will be helpful to you.
Yeah, school teacher have given some concepts of new that she told us that in IIT it will be helpful for you. So we thank her for that she had taught some basics to us. Basic concepts.
Right. But now C++ they're not teaching. I don't know what will happen now.
Now they have started Python because Python is just introduced now by CBSE. First they were teaching us C++ in the April.
You are in class 11th or 12th?
No, 11th.
So 11th will have to follow Python.
Yeah.
Okay. Riddhi, just wait a second. Sir, Anuja Sharma has asked something on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hold on.
Please check.
My parents want me to prefer first and later for IIT JEE. Please suggest. I have already answered this question. 70% selection in IITs are class 12 students. So if they can do it, you can also do it. Yes, you can always stay back 1 year and do it, but there is no guarantee that that will help. So my advice is all class 12 students should prepare wholeheartedly and give IIT in 12th only, if they are serious about it. Even if you don't get selected, you can always do it next year.
Okay, Bhargav, you want to ask something?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sir, I wanted to ask if we have neglected first year topics from IIT portions of it. So what do you suggest that we do, sir? Go with plus 12 topics or plus 11?
No, can you just repeat the question?
Yes, sir. If we have neglected the first year topics like 11th standard topics.
Okay.
Now I am in 12th. So do you suggest me to go back to the 11 topics, learn it, and then come to 12th, or 12th with 11th simultaneously?
You have to do both parallelly. Okay. Because if you leave 12th, then it will go so fast that you will miss a lot of it. See, ideally, IIT requires both 11 and 12. You have to do all 2 years continuous, then only you go to that level. But by any reason you have missed 11th, so 12th means you can make up, but you'll have to work very extra hard, and you have to do 12th and 11th together parallelly, which is slightly difficult. But that is the only way you can do it.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
Okay, fine. Any question? Nikhil? Any question? No. Okay. And Krish?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. What about Riddhi? Hello? Okay. Sir, you want to suggest anything?
Yeah, all those preparing for IIT, see, this is one thing you will have to know. It's a very tough exam. It requires a lot of determination. So if you have any slight doubt also, then you will be in trouble. So you should take it very seriously. Yes, I have to do IIT because it's 2 years continuous studies every day, day in, day out. Unless you have a very solid determination, you will falter somewhere. So, you should be very determined. Yes, I have to get into IIT. Whatever happens. That is the only requirement for getting selected into it. And then obviously, as I said, study hard, systematic, all those things are there. But determination, if you lack, then what will happen is after some time you will give up. Clear?
Yeah. Sir, 1 second, sir.
Yeah.
Can you suggest any study materials or something like that for the IIT best one?
What material?
Study materials.
Study material. See, I don't know if you are joining whatever coaching etc. They give you study material. So I don't think as far as chemistry is concerned, NCERT is good enough. But NCERT is only a study material. You have to do practice lot of questions.
Okay.
So it's not only the study material, it's the question practice which is more important in IIT. And obviously, if you join Questions or any other coaching, they will be giving you a lot of study materials and question banks, which will be helpful to you.
Okay.
But NCERT is a very, very important and basic study material. At least in chemistry, you should follow it properly.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Now we end this panel, this session. I would like to thank Mr. Sudhiraj sir. Thank you, sir, for your precious time.
Okay, thanks very much. It was a pleasure talking to you all.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Bye.
Everybody, bye. Bye. Have a nice time.
Bye, ma'am.
Thanks, same to you.
Bye.